Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharmishta and this is English with Sharmishta. Today I am going to talk about phrasal verbs, particularly for West Bengal board and for those who want to get full marks in phrasal verbs. So I am going to give you a list of phrasal verbs which you should learn by heart. If you will learn it by heart and write its correct form, you will get full marks in phrasal verbs in your board exams. So number 1 in my list is bear with, the English meaning of which is tolerate and the Hindi meaning is sahan karna. A sentence will come in your question where tolerate will be one word which has to be replaced by a phrasal verb that is given in the list. If bear with is in the list, you should write bear with in place of tolerate. Second is break into, which means enter forcefully. Hindi meaning is zabardasti ghusna. Third is bring out, which means publish, and the Hindi meaning is prakashit karna. Fourth is bring up, which means rear or palan poshan karke bada karna. Fifth is call up, which means remember. Hindi meaning is yaad karna. Sixth is come round, which means getting well. The Hindi meaning is swasth hona. Seventh is call off, which means to cancel. Hindi meaning is radd karna. Eighth is carry on, which means continue. The Hindi meaning is jari rakhna. Ninth is cut down, which means to reduce. Hindi meaning is kam karna. Tenth is come across, which means to meet. The Hindi meaning is mulaqat hona. 11th is do away with, which means to abolish. The Hindi meaning is कोई चीज के बिना काम चलाना या किसी चीज से मुक्त हो जाना. 12th is give up, which means sacrifice. The Hindi meaning is त्याग करना. 13th is give in, which means to surrender. The Hindi meaning is हार मान लेना. 14th is keep up with, which means cope with. The Hindi meaning is तालमेल बनाए रखना. 15th is look down upon, which means to disrespect. The Hindi meaning is anadar karna. 16th is look for, which means to search. The Hindi meaning is dhoondna. 17th is look after, which means take care. The Hindi meaning is dhyan rakhna. 18th is look into, which means to investigate. The Hindi meaning is जांच पड़ताल करना. 19th is make out, which means to understand. The Hindi meaning is समझना. 20th is make up, which means compensate. The Hindi meaning is कमी पूरा करना. 21st is put up with, which means to tolerate. The Hindi meaning is सहन करना. 22nd is put out, which means to extinguish. The Hindi meaning is बुझाना. 23rd is set in, which means to start. The Hindi meaning is शुरू करना. 24th is set up, which means to establish. The Hindi meaning is स्थापित करना. 25th is turn down, which means to reject. The Hindi meaning is मना कर देना. 26th is take after, which means resemble. The Hindi meaning is एक जैसा दिखना. So this is a list of 26 phrasal verbs with their English and Hindi meanings, and these are the maximum numbers of phrasal verbs which come in your board exams. So if you know all these meanings by heart, you can easily understand when the word will be given and you will be asked to replace it with the phrasal verb. Sometimes a form other than the present form of the verb will be given. In that case, you have to change the verb form of the phrasal verb also. Like in a sentence, if the word remembered is given instead of remember, then you have to write called up. The phrasal verbs will be given in a list and you have to pick a phrasal verb and put it into the box that is meant for it and write the correct form of the verb according to the sentence that is given. So if you learn this list by heart and practice a little at your home, you will be able to get full marks in phrasal verbs in your exam. So that's all I had to say today. I hope you found the video useful. If you found it useful, do like it, share it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more such useful videos. Meanwhile, keep reading, writing, listening, and practicing a lot of English. And do take a very good care of yourself till I come with my next video. Bye for today.